See if we can't spread the word a little bit.
Okay, this is a quest I have up right now. The naming of Vath. I'm guessing that's how old.
Check for level 70 quests.
The hunt for Omega.
That's it. Yep.
Oh my god. But yeah, I was doing talking with Sam and friends a little earlier. So I guess it's not surprising that I end up getting caught on them when I'm trying to get this up and running. So I'll get that over there. Alright, got that put out there. Hey there, Mira. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Just getting everything set up here. Click on that. And because I also want this to be making a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border then into the city. And just making sure everything on YouTube is working exactly the way I would like it to tonight. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, we've made it, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard to believe that 2 years ago I made a very bold decision to establish my own free company here in Final Fantasy XIV. But it has paid off in ways I could not even imagine. I am very grateful for the fact that I've been able to come to this game and enjoy it, be part of other companies during my time here, and then having the opportunity on top of that to go and establish my own free company. It has certainly worked very well. We've had a number of members come, we've had people go, we've celebrated some wonderful moments and memories, including some eternal bonds. We certainly have bonded together as a group. And we've had a lot of people come and be part of a wonderful experience. And it's just amazing to know that on this night, October 25th, 2017, that my free company has now been in existence for 2 full years. Starting out with a little house in the lavender beds, then moving over to the goblets, and then, as of the most recent patch, patch 4.1, finding ourselves here in as far away of a place from Eorzea as you could possibly be, in Shirogane over in Higashi in the far east of this realm. We have certainly come a very long way, both figuratively and literally, and we've made friends, we made bonds with people in other free companies. We've been able to do and accomplish so much together, and tonight I'm glad to be joining you tonight for this special stream. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world. Matthew back with you here at Novaura Autism for another edition of A Day in the Life at Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. But, as I mentioned, this is no ordinary day in the life. This is the day that marks our 2-year anniversary as a free company, and it's been an honor to see how much Tales of Eorzea has grown and has developed over the years. And it's because of the wonderful people who have joined our free company from all across North America, from over in the UK. We've had lots of wonderful people join us over the years, like Leaf and Anika, our first real couple, as well as our first ever French-Canadian member, Olivier, who has certainly made a number of avatars over the years and has certainly been shown up a number of faces, and he's encouraged his fellow French-Canadian friends to join us as well. We've had the opportunity to get to have a really good guy who honorably represented his country and his military, and Sully Wally, who was with us for a while. And on top of that, we've also been able to have someone like Kuniyuto Inosaki, who helped get us our spot in the goblets, and we're very grateful for the diligence that they demonstrated. We're grateful for people like Yami, who has given us quite a few avatars to enjoy over the years. People like Aika and Mitri, who we may not necessarily get to see all that often, but who we know have demonstrated wonderful loyalty to our free company, who have been very nice and very wonderful people who have been part of our free company and who still are part of our free company. Mitri has left us a few times, but has always come back. The same can be said of Kuniyuto as well. And so we know that even though they may leave us for a time, we've been able to leave enough of an impression on them that they're willing to come back and that they're willing to be part of our free company again. People like Asia Lionheart, who started out as a fan of our content and then became a free company member, and not only that, a primary master of crafting. It's amazing to see how Asia's been able to find a niche in that regard, in regards to being a member of our free company. And then of course there's Skyla, who's started out with her Lady Cynthia avatar, but she and her sister Lena have been wonderful additions to the free company, and they've done everything that they can to help to fortify our free company's morale and make this a wonderful place to be. Like there have been a lot of people who have come to our free company over the years, and in that time there've been so many wonderful people. There are of course people that I cannot think of off the top of my head right now, but make no mistake, you guys have been amazing over 2 years, and as your leader of this free company, I am so grateful for the time that you've been with us. Whether you're still with us or you are no longer with us, we're grateful for the time that you've spent in our free company, and that you guys have just been absolutely wonderful and amazing. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for allowing me to lead you, and also to give you an opportunity to enjoy the game and experience it with a lot of wonderful friends. So now that we got all the emotional stuff out of the way, what do you say we go on and see if we can't do some challenges tonight? Because last night I went and did a simulcast with Tham and cleared Royal City of Rabanastre with Mathia. That was with him, and tonight he's doing a stream with his twin brother. So yeah, I would invite Tham to join me, but tonight it'll be up to Corinne to go and join up with a bunch of randoms to try and take on Rabanastre. I can only hope that tonight's performance will be a step up from the one that happened last time. And that will be the Alamigan version of this song. I'm surprised Skylar didn't want to focus specifically on Old Saints Wake because that's what she made this for, and holy cow, an Iron Giant Scrap. I have never seen anything like that before gotten from a retainer. Let's go ahead and take my money from you. And might as well also start putting some of this stuff up for sale. But yeah, how much would an giant scrap go? Well, actually not all full that much, but yeah, I've never seen this before. So yeah, I'm surprised by that. 3,500 for high quality tiger skin sounds like a good price to me, especially since I have 7 of them now. Let's have you go out in the field and get me some more stuff. The music is kind of conflicting here. And you are getting me some bombfish spine, which is actually does not sell for much on the market. So we're just going to go ahead and just sell it straight away. And the mood suit horde's currently going for 2,000 apiece, so why not? Alright. I think that is good. And we'll have you go and do some more venturing. I wanted to set this exclusively to All Saints Wake because I know Scala made it for a fact that she wanted this to be an All Saints Wake theme room for the duration of the event, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, if you haven't seen our Scala's renovations for preparing us for All Saints Wake for this year, yeah, she's had the lights dimmed, she's set us up with a bunch of sweets for All Saints Wake. There's some pumpkin pie in the middle with a jack-o'-lantern pastry crust on top. And then there's even pumpkin pudding, which in this game, if you're familiar with Final Fantasy, you're probably familiar with the fact that starting in Final Fantasy IV, at least as far as I know, pudding was actually an enemy that you had to fight, but it had high physical resistance, and the only way you could really kill it was by use of casting magic. So, but here in Final Fantasy XIV, they decided that for All Saints Wake they would literally make pumpkin pudding, but they would actually make it the pudding as in Final Fantasy IV's take on it. Naika's just going out to do some more adventuring. And also in addition to that, we also brought back our coffin bed. What? Okay, I need to fix this. Yeah, change the entire music to All Saints Wake exclusively, please. Like, I know we want to listen to the song that the people of Alamigo sang when they were finally liberated from the Guardian Empire, but we want something more suited for the occasion. But yeah, Skyla took the room, dimmed the lights, put up these special lights up along the walls, got us a marble book-themed bookshelf, and even a marble gate to go in and out of the house from. So yeah, there's no question in my mind that Skyla, with the resources she had, did well. And I'm definitely happy with what was ultimately produced. So yeah, what do you say we go ahead and start getting ourselves thrown into Ravenaster. Yeah, we're gonna celebrate the 2-year anniversary of our free company by torturing ourselves. Yay! Yeah, I think Aika's doing her own thing, because I think she is taking care of something else right now. But yeah, as you can see, Aika's gotten quite a few things up to level 60 now, and she's leveling up her astrologian, I guess, to get to the 70. So good on her for working on that. And then Varsov is a guy who we had with us last year who came back after a long time away. He was actually assigned to a job out in Western Canada and only just got back home a few days ago. So it's good to see Varsov returning to the game. Usha Flameheart was another person who has recently come back after a long time away, so we're happy to see her again. Olivier's friend Kagura has really been going gung-ho on her Dragoon. As you can see, already has it to level 66, which is amazing, and I'm happy for her that she's really loved Dragoon, because yeah, that's the only thing she's worked on is her Dragoon. And so yeah, it's always nice to have more brother and sister Dragoons. Like Yami, for example, with his current character Geki here, is already at the level 39 Dragoon. So yeah, there is lots to be happy about for me as someone who's seeing the development of more Dragoons. Of course, we want to focus on what we're going to need to do with a whole bunch of other people, and that is take on Royal City Rabanastre. How much is this going to hurt? Like last night with Mathia was a breeze because we had 23 people we could trust in and knew that they could be trusted. But in a situation like what I'm getting into tonight, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into as far as your group is concerned. You don't know what tactics they're going to implement and what they're going to try and do. Plus, you also don't know how many of them are going to be brand new. I was about to say, I put my helmet on. Yeah, I put my helmet on for this. And I am going to be by far my alliance's strongest DPS. These are no ordinary birds, no kidding. If 3 more people are staying in the water spouts, they don't turn into Blizzard 3? That's not something I was aware of, but yeah, we're still, to some extent, learning the mechanics. I just hope that we can hold our own to some extent. Also, I know we're gonna have to follow the markers, and we're gonna have to follow them in a specific order, because we don't know who is using what tactics here. And I don't know why I'm already losing my voice and we're only 20 minutes into the stream. Well, it's too late to take a break and go get some water because, yeah, we're already about to get started. In fact, yep, our main person who's taking the role of main tank is up and running. And so are we. All I can hope is that I don't get nailed by Ice AoE. And of course, I had to do that again with HUD. No, it's not HUD. It's... Damn it. I really need to remind myself to change back to crossbar 7. Also, why are we only... Oh, because everyone's over on C. Okay, so I guess we're going in reverse order this time. We're going CBA. Oh, well, A's already gone, so... Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed at myself for forgetting once again to change my stuff back from my Samurai's hotbar. Yeah, once I'm done this fight, I have to go get water. Because, yeah, my throat is begging for mercy, even though I was eating dinner just before I went on the air. And you would think I would be fine because of that, but no. Now now my eyes are turning up and my vision's getting blurred. Alright. Is it time for poisonous underwater frogs? Not yet. At least I can see where we need to run. Alright. Endured that. Well, I will say this group is already better than the one I had Corinne take last week. I spoke too soon. Alright, time to go chasing after froggies. Alright, some clarity. I can see where I am now. Need to go run in the bubbles. And apparently there's still toads running around. There's still toads running around and I have a tag on me. So I have to run to you. Now I have to run back before I choke out. Okay, I wouldn't have known if I was going to be safe or not. Well, apparently you want to dance. Yeah, I stand by what I've said in regards to this thing not really giving you the opportunity to properly implement your rotations. Because you have to run so much that you spend so little time targeting your opponent. I think I know where my opponent is, thank you. Here, a little push to get us through. Yeah, I lost half my health because I had to run from the Aethers. Where's the last one? We're just chilling on the corner. Well, this isn't going to be too bad. Yeah, I wonder if is it really necessary to go after the Aethers when you know that the main focus has to be on the Aether guards? Like, is that something that's absolutely necessary? Oh, hey there, Dying Thief. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Oh, gotta go hit this. But yeah, it's nice to see you there, Dying Thief. Sorry I didn't notice you earlier, but my mind is kind of focused on the fighting right now. And then once I'm done that, I need to go get myself some water because right as this place began, my throat started to betray me. It's like, yeah, you're not getting through this 2-year stream without some sort of hiccup. Why am I not... Okay, come on. Game. Hit the opponent. Oh, and I got frozen. And I'm frozen off for 10 seconds. At least I get to enjoy the altitude. Yeah, that's frustrating. Any of these things will run over the place. Alright, I'm gonna go for a triple limit break because we're at 10%. Which may have been a bad idea because one of our healers just died. Yeah, it may have been a bad idea depending on what happens, but it looks like we're safe. Alrighty, right at the end? Where are we running? No one seems to know! Yeah, no one seems to know, and we may be forced to start all over. Are you kidding? Yeah, no one knew where to go! But we won. You're welcome! Now I need to go get myself some water quickly. Yeah, that's nuts. We almost lost that because everyone was lost. No one knew where to go on that 8 stacks. No one knew where to go. Like, I can consider myself grateful that I was one of the few to survive that onslaught. Not a single healer did. And our tank thankfully did, though. But yeah, wow. That was just nuts. That was just nuts. But we didn't wipe, thankfully, and we get to move on to the next round. Yeah, how the heck did we escape from that? Anyway, we're running. And apparently, yeah, apparently only Group C was interested in starting the fight. Because, yeah, we started and no one, Group B started and no one wanted to follow their lead. It's not a good sign when one group wants to get started and no one else does. Like, that's never a good sign. Like, you got more coming? Yeah, where are those chocobos? And why was I aiming to the right? Or to the left, rather. Yeah, just trying to find something to kill. But yeah, it goes back to what I said about the challenge of keeping your rotations going. Because stuff is getting moved so fast and you have to move so much. Come on, can I target something? So much stuff is moving and I'm not allowed to attack. Now hopefully our tank is ready to help us with dealing with the mimics. Because yeah, that kind of needs to happen. Yeah, you can see how much mayhem's going on. Okay, we're through that. We're moving on. Alright, off to Hashmal. We wiped that twice last week. Well, I'm hoping that will keep the positive momentum going. People, your eyes don't get squished. Just make sure the pillars don't cross over and I'll be fine. Yeah, just don't do the crossover thing and we'll be fine. Alright, I don't have Battle Lindy yet because I used it in the previous fights. But that's okay. Let's make sure you can keep Hashmal in one place so I can kick his ass. And try and get the most out of my rotations. Right, lead tank leads out. Let's do this. Just make sure to keep the white hair in view. And also start running whenever you see AoE. Yeah, and hope that it's not on you. Why are you killing this? I cannot tell. Okay, I can see what's going. I can see where you're going. Oh, what? What killed me there? Like, I survived his dash. But yeah, that mech is very confusing. Especially if you're in a group like I am, where you don't know what's associated with what. Like, was I killed by an AO... What, was I killed by a DOT or something? I wish I knew. And now I battle Litany. Alright, you're doing your giant's tower in the middle. Time to knock it down a little. All the while trying to avoid crazy AoE. That will sometimes come at the same time, like this. Alright, gotta try and reset now. And just in time for the sand sphere to appear. Move that a little to the right, please. Yeah, because I have to join in on spreading the damage. You know, I was thinking about this the other night when I was doing this with Lithia. And it dawned on me how much this music that we are having with the bosses here at Ravenmaster, for some reason, it sounds a lot like battle music used in Star Fox 64. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, we got 69 out of that. But yeah, I can easily see, like, me playing as Fox McCloud and doing some sort of mission like fighting Starwolf or something, and it's set to this music, or doing that on the Landmaster. Which way are they going? I cannot tell. I can tell there is AoE that I'm being chased by. I can clearly see that much. Okay, they both look like they're going to the top of the screen. Which they were. Oh, I gotta join everyone over on this side. Because apparently this side's more important! And I died again. On the same reason. Yeah. The move was left too late, and I did not see where we were going, and I died off of damage over time. Yeah, I really wish for that move that you could just go wherever you wanted. Because that's just a stupid way to do that to people. Gotta run over this way. Because, yeah, we gotta deal with that, and then we gotta run from this. I'll get as much out of Mirage Dive as I can. There we go. Alright, now the golems. And someone's gonna try and mage limit break them out of existence, which, honestly, not a bad idea. In fact, it works like a charm. Yeah, props to whoever's group decided to do that. Yeah, in this instance, I approve of the move. Alright, go. I was going to say, is everyone here? Alright, which way? Which way? Oh boy. Yeah, that was just awkward, and sadly I'm not able to get off my Nastone because I'm too far away, and the timing was just terrible. Okay, if you want it that bad, sure. I prefer the healers use it, but if you want it that bad, yeah. See? Yeah. Team, if we wipe because of you giving that recommendation, yeah, your head is on a pike. Okay. Not falling in a dangerous way, for me at least. But yeah, if your suggestion costs us, like, we know who to blame. And where are we going this time? The opposite side! Which means I'm gonna get hit by this. Then I'll get killed by DOT. Just let us go to either side, alright? Just let us go to either side. Yeah, this... Now half our party is dead. This would have been the perfect time to use the healer limit break, but no! Timbit decided, yeah, you know what, Corinne, you should use your triple limit break. There's some suggestions that just should not be followed on. Oh, now I got killed by something new. Well, whatever. We won. I don't care, we won. We didn't wipe, that's what matters, we won. Pass. Pass. Alright, now we're here. Yeah, that was not a very good suggestion by our red mage. At least we now get to pick on some Sikhs. Which have nothing to do with the people who wear turbans. Yeah, in fact, speaking of Sikhs, like... what the... Oh, we had a DPS quit on us. Well, yeah, let me guess. They only came for the gear. They got what they wanted, and then they went off with their tails between their legs. Which, honestly, would not surprise me. It also surprised me that our tank has not picked up the Archaeolion. Especially when that happens. So there, got off Nastron. Just in time for me to be standing in AoE. Brilliant. Ooh, I should probably get out of the way. Yeah, I might want to get out of the way. But yeah, how come they're not bunching these guys up? Oh crap, frozen. I was trying to run, but not in time, unfortunately. Wait, back in the fight. Just in time to run out of the fight. Yeah, into the fight, just in time to run out of the fight. One more for good measure. There we go. Alright, time to go throw ourselves off the cliff. And if nothing else, I'll be likely finishing the rest of this place with a fellow Dragoon. Oh, Cetrin! Welcome back! Yeah, Cetrin's returned. Awesome. Yeah, apparently they want us to go this way. Yeah, we get a little bit of... Yeah, each group gets a different route. So what we're getting is one where we don't go underwater, but we do still have to do a lot of swimming. Yeah, we're falling from one area to the other. When I almost threw myself off. That would have been embarrassing. But so Dragoon. Get myself some more water. Yeah, once the other group makes it over there, they can activate the controls. And they can throw enough water in order to force the platform to raise. There we go. And we're off. But yeah, I agree with Tham and friends last night when they stated that there should have been some sort of monster for us to fight here in the Garum Site's waterway. I agree wholeheartedly with that statement. It would have been a nice little challenge prior to dealing with Rofocale. Alright, emerging out of the water, and after dealing with freaky chariot centaur man. Yeah, it's like Mega Man 6 has gone horribly wrong. Centaur man has been turned into part chariot. Okay, got my Battle Litany on standby to use. Fast and Furious, how? How is this fast, like the... Is it because of the fact that Ropakali's part chariot? Is that the reason? A thief map? Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, once our lead tank is ready to send us out, we'll do this. Yeah, even if one person isn't ready, Lavitz says we are. I'm a bit head-scratching though on Lavitz because in The Legend of Dragoon, Lavitz wields a spear, which is also what a Dragoon uses, so in Final Fantasy XIV, so why isn't Lavitz in this game a Dragoon? A question that definitely expects the hope of an answer. Alright, it's time for you to go and run wild as you always do, and do your little Ilbert thing. Slope! Yeah, Slope indeed. I was about to say, good thing that thing is far away. Also, I've been a bit nervous. Let's see if I can give my main tank a bit of a help. Yeah, because right now we're all pretty much bunched together, so it's like the perfect opportunity to take advantage of the chance to see if I can give our tank a bit of a energy boost. Alright, so yeah, keep that Blood of the Dragon going. In a way, I do feel bad that Skyla is... in a way, I kind of have a feeling that Skyla would have loved to have been part of the group I'm with tonight, if for no other reason than the fact that one of the characters being played has the name Roxas, given how much of a big Kingdom Hearts fan Skyla is. And which way are you going? There we go. Slope. I'm gonna get behind you for the figure 8. And get as much stuff off as we can before Ropakale goes to his second phase. Also need to make sure I stay on this crap. And that too. Oh, my fellow Dragoon, thank you. Thank you so much. Come on, turn it over. There we go. Yeah, we should expect to see Ropakale go now to this. Oh, that's not my group. Yeah, I spent no one marked, and so now I'm on the outside. Yeah, no one marked where to go, and so as a result, I'm on the outside, and I got completely screwed over because no one marked where to stand. and as a result, there's only a few people in there, and so we're gonna wipe. Yeah. No one marked. You don't say, my brother. You don't say. Hit us with it. It isn't a raid with at least one wipe. It isn't a raid without at least one person at least knowing what to do properly. That much is a given. Yeah, no one knew where to go and to stand with their group, so we were stuck, and as a result, everything was completely one-sided, and since I didn't know where to stand, I got completely locked out. Yeah, can I be thrown back in? Thanks. Yeah, me too there, Mira. But once I'm done with this, like, we can totally team up. If you're playing on one of your characters, like, we can totally do something. Like, I intend to do that once I'm out of here. Yeah, once I'm out of here, it's my full intention to try and do something with the FC. Did I already see out of the ready check? I did. I want to make this window a little bit bigger. Okay. Once Lava sends us on our way, we will go ahead and do this. And it turns out it's my fellow Dragoon who decides, okay, I'm sick of waiting, let's just go. Lavis, why don't you wait until the end of this fight? Yeah, I was about to say, are you sure about that? Because if that was the case, their icon would have been darkened. But no, they're here. They are part of this. Meanwhile, Slopey! Yeah, and now we're at each other's throats for superficial shit. Need a few more seconds to get that to turn over. There we go. Time for you to do your fancy figure eight thing. Okay, where are you going? This way. And away they go, dashing across the field. Also, I should point out as well that while I'm doing this, I should point out as well, I know that my first extra live stream is this Saturday, but I'm already halfway to my goal. I'm already halfway to my charity goal, but even if we reach the goal, let's not stop there. Let's make sure that we can support as much as possible and raise as much as we can for Children's Miracle Network. Because yeah, I'm going to be streaming for 2 days, so Even then, still plenty of opportunities to support and donate. The link is in the description. I mean, be honest, it's much better than listening to this all of a sudden bitching that's going on between a whole bunch of people. And yeah, where are we going? We need to go this way. Yeah, go to your spots. I like these chats. Do you also like clearing the stages too? Alright, now this time we know exactly where to go because our spot has been marked. Yeah, our spot has been marked this time, so now we know exactly what to do. Oh, I was about to say, yeah, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, so off he goes. Yeah, I've never actually followed where he's going with this. Man, he does a lot of laps. He does a lot of laps. See, and that's what happens when you have a bunch of people feuding with each other. People will end up taking damage that they weren't supposed to. Oh yeah, this crap. I remember this. Just have to make sure that I get lucky and don't end up staying where it spawns. Whoa! Sloppy! Sloppy indeed. Oh, figure eight time. And this again. Sloppy! Yeah, I was thinking I could use my Dragon Gaze, but unfortunately there was not the right time to do that, and it won't be the best time to use it here either. And now it's starting to run loose. Oh, this. Crap, I'm trapped. Crap, I'm trapped by double AoE. I am not surviving this. Or am I? Nope, I'm not. Yeah, the AoE spawned underneath me, and then I was a sitting duck. Yeah, that is really unfortunate if you get stuck in a situation like that. Oh, speaking of unfortunate situations, it's a good thing that went off while I was in the middle of reviving. Alright, time for this fun. Control the dark circles. Yeah, like you all ran by that one? Whoa! Yeah, that was a bit scary. Yeah, that was a bit scary. I don't want to embrace you. Screw that. Yeah, I'll avoid it this time. If only for a brief moment. This is just sloppy. Yeah, you really have to know what you're doing to avoid a lot of the stuff that this guy does. but we're still trying to figure it all out. Yeah, Zazumoda, that was a bad idea. My brother, that was a bad idea. Whoa! Yeah, I might want to run from that. And that. Because, yeah, the darkness is starting to hit the field again. Yeah, come on there, Star Wolf. Yeah, there we go. Back to the fight. Well, then here's my question there, Zazumoda. Why are you here as a Dragoon if this isn't your main? Yeah, I can't help but ask that question. If this isn't your main there, Zazumoda, why are you playing here as a Dragoon? Like, play on the class that's your best one. Like, I don't mind having a brother or a sister, but still, it's important that everyone plays on the class that's the best one that they can be on, and yeah, unfortunately that popped up just as I was running to him. Now I have to run away from him and chase him, see if we can't finish him off, because he's pretty much dead, and there it is. Yeah, lead on. Okay, I don't need that. Ooh! Yeah, I'm going to be playing against it with Zazumoda. But Zazumoda's health is lower than mine still. He'll probably need it more than I do. Still, it would be nice to get that. Because I would like to see what it looks like. Might make for a nice glamour, but unfortunately, yeah, 84 to 35, yeah. Yeah, Zazumoda, you get that on quickly. And it definitely helped out because, yeah, it pushed you up a few hundred HP. But yeah, it would be nice to get that stuff for glamour. So we've been at this for 45 minutes now.
It is to be a fight then.
Alright, here we go.
Only too happy to oblige.
Man, that voice is creepy.
Like sheep before the wolf.
Yeah, that voice is incredibly creepy. And then you need to run from stuff like this.
I am the truth from which you run.
Oh, I gotta hit stop.
You will be judged.
And go. Yeah, come on, hit the accuracy there. Alright, get you with here's Corinne and Astron.
The gods have no eyes for cattle.
Yeah, I think that's about 13703 there. Yeah, we're going. We're doing what we can. Well, I just revealed to you a bunch of pain through Nastron, but I gotta run. Just gotta keep this going. Oh, the Judgment Blade is on me. Oh, I better take this away. Sadly, though, I have no idea where to put it. Thankfully, I know how to run away from this. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. What does that do, anyway? What does Judgment Blade do to you? Or do I even want to know? Alright, time to go and kill a bunch of shade people. If I can just, at the very least, target them.
You are the blood to stain the circle.
I'm trying to find them, but they're scattered all over the place.
You to see the depths of your own weakness laid bare, maggots.
Alright, shard time. Holy cow, this thing has already got a huge lead. Yeah, why were we doing so bad?
You do not belong in my world. Step into nothing.
Alright, we endured. You have to give it my Blood the Dragon, but I can just as easily refresh it.
Eyes upon which you sup.
I was about to say, where'd you go?
You will be judged. The world has no place for such wretches. Your claim to life is forfeit.
Yeah, listen to this guy. Oh crap. This thing. Oh boy. And apparently I have no interest in getting out, so I'm taking the damage.
Blood to stain the circle.
And apparently I want to suffer more. Yeah, apparently I wanted to suffer even more. I'm a dragoon. I'm a glutton for punishment. Hey, Winter, good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us.
I am a revelation!
Okay.
You will be judged.
Don't move. Alright, go.
I am a revelation!
Alright, faces us again. Alright, stay put. And get turned into a bird. Then into this thing. And we're just gonna pick a fight with each other. Oh, look at us. Yeah, our one chance at salvation is right in front of us, and neither of us is gonna take it. We're gonna die first. Yeah, that's a lot of death. Yeah, that is very awkward. Yeah, there's still stuff about this fight I don't quite understand. Give me a lifeline. Argus is down to a third of his health.
The gods have no eyes for cattle.
Alright, go.
Like sheep before the wolf.
Oh, I just realized. Yeah, I just noticed, like, ah, crap. Yeah, sometimes it can be so easy to lose track of yourself when so much stuff is happening at once in a 24-man raid. Like, it is organized chaos. Alright, hit stop.
You will be judged.
Yeah, that can be really frustrating. Okay. It says to turn away. Alright, I'm gonna face this time. And it didn't matter. I was still judged and I still died. Yeah, I stopped moving. They said, no, that's not good enough. And now we have no healers. I just want to say, where's our healers? Yeah, because we are down to just a tank.
The world has no place for such wretches.
And that will
Your
then lead
claim
to
life
triple
is
limit break.
forfeit.
I just hope we can be on the receiving end of it.
Like
But then again, I could be on the far end and may never even get a be a recipient. Yeah, healer limit break. Get us back in the fight. There we go.
Fool is the dog who bares his teeth before his master.
Yeah, we're down to the last 10. Just get us to the end.
I am revelation!
Oh, quit running. Quit running. Okay, turning away, stop moving, and nothing happens. Yeah, I don't understand why sometimes it recognizes it and sometimes it doesn't. You've been resting a lot. Well, there we go, we won. Yeah, and now you will be judged there, Big Ugly. Yeah, we win the fight. Pass on that. Pass on that, and play for the rest of this stuff. 2 in the 60s. 2 on Ultima's Transformation. That ain't gonna cut it. 61. And 50. So yeah, everything was pretty much in the 50s and 60s. But yeah, I don't expect to get anything out of this. Not that it matters, I'm satisfied with the clear. That, above all else, is something I'm grateful for, especially with my throat having been pestering me the entire time. Nothing else for me to play for, so let's go on out of here. Yeah, so we had our Big 24. Now let's go ahead and see if we can't help out everyone and hook up with the FC tonight after our big run through Rabanastre. Well, it's taking a little while to log in. After that, there we go. Yeah, I am in need of repair. What else is currently on? Yeah, they did say Cetron had rejoined us, so yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, maybe we can team up with Mira to do leveling roulette. And for those of you wondering, Corinne is now at level 62 on her Samurai. Let's go ahead and invite Mira into a party. Yeah, so she's already gotten her Samurai to 70. Let's see if anyone else wants to join us. I don't think... Well, Usha does have a 54 Scholar that she could use if she wants to heal. Of course, Kaga will be strictly Dragoon. Forsoth and Shadow are doing their own dungeons. Cetrin is in the locks. I believe he's coming up. I believe he's getting right near the end now. I believe he's right on the verge of finishing. Our server is the Exodus server on the Primal Data Center. Their Dying Thief. Oh, Wraithy and Mitri logged on while I was in there. It's nice to see Wraithy again. It's nice to see he's back. Yeah, let's see if, yeah, it says they're both waiting for Duty Finder. Maybe we can help them out. We'll likely play tank because of the fact that we do need those. I'll switch to that in the meantime. Let's see if we can get a response. But yeah, Dying Thief, if you want to join us here on the Exodus server, we'd certainly love to have you. Or you can do that by joining the leveling roulette. Oh, you have a healer, which level is it at? You have a 37 astrologian, that's fine. Yeah, that'll certainly help. Okay, there, Dying Thief, that'll be awesome. While we're waiting for some more responses, let's see what's going on in the World Series, because I know that's going on right now, and Houston is leading right now 1-0 in the 4th inning. Yeah, I've been keeping track of the World Series as well. Oh, okay. Really? How is the leveling roulette locked for Cetrin? That's weird. That makes no sense. Okay, we can go. We can start then. We're going to play on your astrologian. And so as far as my equipment is concerned, I'm all good. How is the free company actions? Got to refresh into... Okay, someone already refreshed them. Okay, good. That'll do. Then I'll go ahead and use a battle manual. And we'll also go ahead and snack on some food. Yeah, I don't want to use any of my big amounts. Let's snack on a couple of servings of chicken and mushrooms. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up the leveling roulette. See if I can't get myself another cracked crystal. And of course, since we're going in as healer and tank, we get an instant Q. I think Mira should not have much problem because the highest place we can go to is Sunken Temple of Karn. It will be a bit of a challenge for her, but I think she'll be okay. Of course, it depends on the spot. Okay, she'll be fine here. It's Tomtar Deepcroft. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Yeah, it looks like we're coming to the help of Ragnarok Rage here, the rogue, and our arcanist, Just Me. That's a bit of an interesting name. Yeah, let's do this. Some old school, Realm Reborn dungeon raiding. In the place that served as the beginning of the end for the group that included Edda. Of course, if you were watching my Old Saints Wake special video, you're familiar with that because that served as the prologue for what happens to that particular event. I don't believe I've shown off Corinne for Corinne's werewolf outfit yet. I wanted to go with something that matched her hair, so I just went with the simple brown for her. In fact, I did that as well with Mathia and Rika too. After the event was over with Rika, when I was finished recording it with her, I dyed her werewolf outfit pink, and Mathia's was dyed blue. Yeah, it's pretty much simple, straightforward use of controls. Plus we can take it nice and easy for our rookie rogue and arcanist. Yeah, not much needs to be done here, just keep it simple and straightforward. And if anyone else comes over to say hello, don't be afraid to flash them while you're at it. It's a shame you can't do more beyond the Riot Blade as far as the rotation is concerned at low level. But yeah, at this low level, since we're synced the way we are, there's not, of course, not many options. And the most you can hope to do is a 2-part rotation. Alright, around the corner and go over this way. Yeah, for a place like this, for Mira, she'll be just fine. And on top of that, if she has her Alamegan earrings on, that'll help her even more. I was about to say, Ragnarok, did you pull in the crop light? But yeah, I can't see any harm in us trying to do... Yeah, if you want to go take on the crop light, we'll do that too. Because yeah, very few people ever come here. But that's primarily because back in the day, for reasons unknown, like these two little crop lights did a crap ton of damage. And it was a nightmare for anyone who came in here because it was not uncommon to see people die. Like, I can attest from personal experience, there would be parties that would come here, they would take the risk and they would try and kill the crop lights, and their healers, for whatever reason, just could not keep up, and they ended up dying. Hey Varda, where do you think you're going? Yeah, you don't get to run away. Yeah, you're part of this kooky cult. Therefore, you not only do you live together with them, but you'll die together with them too. Yeah, make no mistake about it. Yeah, you are going to fully regret trying to run away and abandoning your friends. And takes me chucking my shield at you to say, oh, well, okay, fine. Yeah, you're dead. And we're moving on. Right, once my party members are here, we'll go ahead and throw down. I was about to say, where is the Arcanist? There they are. Alright, here we go. And off and running. Yeah, we're kind of hitting the full gambit of Final Fantasy XIV experience. From the new 24-man raid in Ravenaster, all the way to the way back dungeon of Tomtar Deepcroft. Like, we're covering the whole gambit tonight in this 2-year anniversary broadcast. Yeah, we're just covering the whole gambit. Yeah, don't forget to heal there. Mira. Yeah, there you go. Whoop. Yeah, trying to pull AoE on me, huh? Yeah, I take exception to this. Yeah, in the truest sense. Yeah, all the while the Mightling there and the groundsmen are just watching us from a distance. Yeah, and then the groundsman goes and gets bored and he's like, like, I can't wait for forever for this thing to come to us. Plus, of course, he's also hoping that the soul counter will kill us off, but of course that ain't gonna happen. Plus, on top of that, Tomtar Deepcroft really does make the most sense for us being within a few days now of Halloween, because we're now within a week prior to it. Yeah, it takes place this coming Tuesday. And then on top of that, of course, Saturday is my Extra Life Halloween special, where we will be playing Undertale. So, yeah, if you've ever played Undertale, enjoyed it, or you just want to learn more about the game, you'll pretty much be learning it with me, because I will be learning it by and large and trying to do a pacifist one for my first clear. Like, last night I had mentioned that I played like the first couple of hours of the game, which is true. So I at least familiar to some extent with the gameplay aspect. Like, there were some things that I had to deal with as far as fighting the bad guys, as far as their attacks were concerned, where you're just like, what the heck are they doing? But yeah, it's just part of the nature of Undertale. It's just, it can be crazy weird like that. Yeah, thankfully just me can just see, see what I did there, around the corner and be able to kill off the swarm. Oh, hi Varlet. Yeah, you kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah, who invited him? I saw no invitation with your name on it. Well, since I'm in the neighborhood, and I want to be nice to our friends who are here for the first time, might as well deal with the Mightling and the Crosslight. Plus, of course, it's also a good experience for Mira. Oh, treasure! Gear treasure. Yeah, Ragnarok trying to show off his fancy footwork and blade work as a rogue. For some reason I thought I already played on the goggles. That's okay. I'll wait for the party to get back to me before I start fighting these Mightlings. And here we go! Hey, my Link. Yeah, good job! Whoever did that knockback, well done. Yeah, that can be frustrating when you flash an opponent and the game doesn't recognize it. Like, yeah, hello, I had anger on you. And you just ran through it like you run through a red light. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that. Thank you, Mira. Yeah, like I could hear the spellcasting sound going off, so like I knew that I should probably hold still so that Mira could give me the heal. And now the same previous fight from the previous boss, but with one extra Gravedigger. Yeah, not much has changed, just one extra Gravedigger. They think one extra enemy will give them better odds of success, but of course we know the answer to that, and it's just not true at all. Yeah, it's just not true at all. Yeah, these people are lying to themselves if they think that one extra enemy is gonna save them. Yeah, even these Yarzon feeders off in the distance know better. Like, they may be just insects, but their brains are telling them, these guys are stupid if they think they'll be able to win with just one extra reinforcement. Yeah, it makes no sense. Yeah, you're just wasting your time, people. Yeah, you're sending me to me the worst possible opponents. Before too long, this full counter will go down. There we go. Well, this isn't intended for you, Mira. It's a wand, but you're free to play for it. Right, all good? I was about to say, where did the other one go? Yeah, you can't trick us. I know there was a second one there. I am not so easily fooled by your feeble attempt at deception. Make no mistake about it. Yeah, try harder if you wish to defeat me. Let's hit you, then we'll move over here. There we go. Yeah, deal with that crap. Yeah, deal with the groundsman and a whole bunch of flies. Yeah, it's a really bad season for flesh flies, to be sure. Yeah, I always wondered, like, it's a whole bunch of tiny insects that are together. How are you able to kill each one individually, or together as a group for that matter? Yeah, it's one of those weird things about this game that make no sense. I guess I'll have to pull back further in order to keep these two together. There we go. Yeah, that's more like it. Now we can just lay waste to you. Perfect. Off we go to the far end. Know that you have to be dealt with. Hey, Volta, you come too. Yeah, this is a bit awkward. You know, I should just let them... You know, I should have just left him alone, but he was running away. I felt compelled to encourage him to... Oh, boy. Oh, Mira's gonna have a bit of a issue here. And he's dead. We know there's still guys giving us a hard time. Yeah, those Eorzea fighters just came out of nowhere. Yeah. Once again, an invitation was not given to you. Why then do you crash this party? All we want to do is shed blood in peace. And by shed blood, I mean shed the blood of our foes. Yeah, we only wish to do this. Alright, now then, you guys. Alright, there we go. Yeah, looking good. Almost got the crop light down. There we go. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Because we know that the next area can be run up to over here. Hopefully the guys don't start charging after us until we have everyone here. And don't worry about recasting Protect there, Mira. This place goes by very quickly. Yeah, in fact, most dungeons these days go by so fast you don't even need to use that sort of thing. Yeah, this will do nicely. And not much, pretty straightforward, as I said. And you're gone. So now, off to what I consider to be the toughest part of this place. We'll see how our two first-timers handle it. Here we go. Yeah, where do you think you're going? Yeah, now I gotta kind of pull you all over together. Because we decided to get separated. Yeah, the stupid varlet decided to run off. And I now need to run to Mira to save my life. Yeah, I literally had to run to Mira to keep myself alive. I guess I ran too far away from her. I guess I ran a little too far away from her. Yeah, I almost, yeah, remember what I was talking about with Etta? Yeah, that almost became a reality. I almost played the role of a bear there. And Mira almost was not able to save me, and I almost died. Yeah, we almost lived out the Etta and a bear story for real. Yeah, a bit scary there, but we got it. We pulled through. And yeah, Gravedigger's wasted no time. Yeah, that's right there. You just keep all focus on me, please. And yeah, I might as well bring you in as well, the Octable. Looking good so far. And now for slow counter number 3. Yeah, and he doesn't respond nicely to just mere attacks. Yeah, you gotta flash him or else it does you no good. Ooh, look out! Yeah, stay away from the danger. Almost got this thing dead. And then we can move on. There we go. Play for the plate. You also have to touch both orbs. Alright. We'll wait for our first time DPS to check out the scene, and then we will cross the bridge and confront Skalvan. Yeah, I was wanting to be... It's the 2-year anniversary. I think it's a good time to be nice enough to give people a full clear of a dungeon that they may not otherwise get. Alright, all here, all good. Let's do this. Okay, might not necessarily be able to rely solely on stealth there, Ragnarok. Especially since, for the most part, you don't even really need to use stealth as a tactical feature at all as a ninja. Like, as far as being in battle is concerned, like, you really don't need to worry about using stealth in combat. In fact, I'm surprised it's an ability that they have not taken off, because it has no combat relevance. Maybe one day they will, but as it stands right now, like, it serves no true purpose. Okay, time to go get ads. You know, we'll go ahead and pick a fight with you guys, because why not? Alright, got those guys down. Oh, look out! And the turn to the front. I'm gonna go collect a whole bunch of insects. Well, Ragnarok has figured it out. So good on him for know what's gotta be done. I'm also impressed by the fact that I'm targeting around the boss. Yeah, I think I'm figuring it out. Run. And the turn. Oh, let's take this home. A little bit of anticipation to improve my buffs. Level 4 long. Down he goes. Well, 2.5. Is that 2 million I saw? Yeah, 2.1 specifically. Specifically 2.1. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, there, you earned this combination there, Rogue. Hey there, Edgelord. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, thank you very much, wonderful people, for giving us this experience. But I still have to wait 15 more seconds for this plate belt to become mine. Or that can happen. It's like, who has not played for this plate belt? Yeah, it's good to see you this evening there, Edgelord. Welcome. And also as well to the other people who are currently watching who haven't introduced themselves yet, please feel free to do so. It'd be nice to make some new friends this evening, get to know you guys. So yeah, I'm only needing 1.3 million points to get to 67 for Corinne as a paladin. Things are looking good for her. Alright, as far as everyone else is concerned, looks like everyone else is currently with other people, and Geki's on her own. Oh, Mira's gone to Red Mage. Alright, for a 50-60. And maybe even a Trial Roulette. Okay, well let's take on a 50-60. Oh, okay, got it. Got it, Thunder. Got it. Oh, and you have a Matanga. Oh, that is cute. Yeah, Mira's got herself a little Dumbo there. And yeah, I definitely see that looking at it, I was like, yeah, this thing pretty much is Dumbo because it's a tiny elephant with huge ears. Does it fly? Yeah. When I see an elephant fly. What's going on in the World Series? It is still... I was about to say, it is still 1-0, and their pitcher, Justin Verlander, was in the middle of a no-hitter, but then it just got broken up with a home run. Well, that's one way to break up a no-hitter. Oh, you got it from the canals, okay. Yeah, he has a no-hitter going through almost 5 innings, and then it gets broken up with a home run. That has been the source of offense, by and large, in the World Series through the first 2 games has been home runs, even though both games have been low scoring to this point. So, we got Snowcloak, my favorite level 50 dungeon. And also I noticed as well that the Shield Oath icon is up there, yeah. One thing I really hated about this new change with the launch of the new patch is how they reset everything back to their original, how they reset gauges back to their original positions. Like, why couldn't they just left them where people had set them to begin with? Like, if we moved our gauges to a specific spot, we did it for a specific reason in mind. Like, for me, it's just a little icon in the top of the screen, so it's not going to bother me that much, but still, it's not. It would be nice to know that my stuff isn't being reset on me by Square Enix. Oh, well done there, Yanni. Congratulations. Congrats on getting your Dragoon to level 40. Yeah, I have told Yami he needs to see the 45 cutscene when you are doing the Dragoon challenge at level 45. If you're familiar with my Final Fantasy XIV or Realm Reborn Let's Play, you'll know how much I love that cutscene. I just love that cutscene, and it's still my favorite cutscene from Final Fantasy XIV. Like, even 3 years later, and even though we've played all this other stuff, we've had all these new patches, we've had 2 expansions, we've had all these new stories and all these new adventures, yet it's still the level 45 cutscene in the Dragoon Challenge at level 45 that is still my favorite. Like, nothing has topped it just because of where it takes place. It's just the place where the cutscene occurs that it just makes me feel so awe-inspired and really gives me the vindication that I chose right when I chose Dragoon. But then of course, when you start out, you never know what the advanced warrior class you're going to be is, because of course you don't start out as a Dragoon, you start out as a Lancer. And so because of that, like, there was no way for me to know, but once I became a Dragoon and then I saw what the level 45 cutscene looked like, I felt vindicated. Alright, let's pick up the key that you just put out your orifice. I have tried to play Kingdom Hearts there, Bender, but unfortunately I have streamed a few episodes, but because I'm really lacking in experience and skill and knowledge of what to do, like, I've been finding myself frustrated with the game controls to this point. Like, not to the point of games that I've quit for good, like Okami and Silent Hill, but still, I'm finding the controls to be a bit frustrating. But my girlfriend Skyla is really into Kingdom Hearts, and she really wants me to resume doing live streams of that. So I'm hoping I can get back to muster it up to do just that, but right now my mind is so focused on Final Fantasy XIV, and in addition to that, my extra live streams coming up this Saturday and next Saturday. By the way, for those of you who are watching as well, don't forget that you can make a donation to Extra Life tonight, and in all the streams that I do, by clicking on the link in the description, it'll take you to the Extra Life donation link, and you can make your donation there. And I'm already halfway to my goal, so please help to continue to support it. Even if you cannot support it yourself, but you know someone who can, let them know what I'm doing, and let's see if we can raise a lot of money to help support Extra Life this year. I'm looking for a bounce back year for this year because I was only able to raise... Last year I was only able to raise half of what I raised 2 years ago, so I'm really hoping for a bounce back here as far as donations are concerned, and the fact that I already have, that I'm already halfway to my goal is a good start. I was about to say also, why are we not paying attention to the ads? Yeah, don't forget to get those things. Where's the other frost bomb? Says there are two. Ah, crap. Yeah, no, I'm frozen because we're not killing bombs. I'm still stuck until they let me go. Yeah. So let me go. Just let me go. Yeah, you guys, go get the bomb. I'll be fine over here, just kill the bomb. Yeah, we're gonna kill those bombs, guys. Yeah, cause yeah, they have an enrage timer and they are not afraid to use it. I can hear a helicopter going over my apartment right now. It sounded pretty loud. I'm just glad it didn't crash into my apartment. Alright, there we go. And bring you guys completely out. Just in time to be embraced by more sprites and the battle lure. I have to regenerate on my MP. Suddenly, but I think it was about 3 years ago today, more or less, that patch 2.4 was launched, which not only gave us this place, but also introduced the rogue slash ninja to the game. And when that happened, like, everyone wanted to be a ninja. Everyone wanted to be a ninja. Including me, because I didn't even bother really focusing on leveling anything else. And then once everyone started leveling ninjas like no one's business, I was like, okay, I'll get in on it too, and I did. And it was the second class that I leveled up to level 50. And I remember when I got my ninja to level 52, it was actually in the wee hours after American Thanksgiving in 2014, so it was on Black Friday. Yeah, on Black Friday, in the wee hours in the morning, it was like 2 a.m., because I took that Black Friday off of work. But that night I went and I ended up getting my ninja maxed out at level 50. Am I hitting anything? Yeah, gotta make sure you things die. Almost got you dead. Also almost got my MP back up. Oh, what? Oh, oh, really? Oh, because you skipped over a lot of stuff there, Bender. Well, that's unfortunate, but yeah, make it a point when you can to really enjoy the story. Because yeah, I've seen so many people who miss out on this story because they want to skip through it all. But the story is so good in this game, like it's not something you want to skip through. I don't know, is he in range? Yeah, he is. I kind of have to focus on Frostbound here. Yeah, that snowball's maxed out. Alright, now this way. No, don't destroy them when don't use them when they're small. Wait till they're bigger. Yeah, because if you let someone like Frostbound have their way, you'll have no snowballs to use. Like right now. Alright. But yeah, you can see if you face the Yeti as far away as you can from the bunnies, like he'll cover more ground. You won't even worry about Frostbound this time because we've got this. There we go. But yeah, in this instance, I'm kind of glad that they let me control how things were going, because they saw that I was familiar enough with the fight to deal with the mechanic properly. Yeah, come on back, cause yeah, we're gonna have a whole bunch of glacier sprites starting to detonate. Keep going, keep going. Yeah, look at all the experience points we're getting. Alright, let's pull you up here. I'm gonna start see stuff shattering. I went away until everyone's over here. Then I'll start flashing them. Oh, that Renters died just in time. Meanwhile, you're in the spot you shouldn't be in. Yeah, pox on thee for doing that. Look out. Yeah, if there's one piece of advice I can give to you when you're playing this game more than anything else, well, aside from having fun, is also as well, take a moment to understand the story that's going on, because there's so many people I know who have played this game who have no idea what's going on because they never bothered to watch the cutscenes that have been part of the story to begin with. Even with doing the various warrior class quests, they'll have, like, they won't understand, like, why they're fighting someone that they've been interacting with for a prolonged amount of time while doing the particular warrior quest that they've been doing for their class. Yeah, you won't be able to understand it if you don't take it upon yourself to watch. Oh, this Reagan really does not want to join the crowd. And it also never occurred to me that I should provoke him. Yeah, I've been using provoke a lot less lately because usually I've been pretty good at holding aggro. So I've been finding myself using provoke less. Like, I know it's there for emergencies, but it's just not occurring to me to use it. Alright, stand aside. Look out. There we go. I'll run between your legs as you fall on your face. Yo, run between your legs as you fall on flat on your face. I've also always wondered why they call those things doves. I just wonder why those things have dove in their name. Maybe it's in response to some of the racist ads Dove has been making over recently. Yeah, also I don't think the Red Mage or the Bard has a stun. So yeah, therefore as a result the Harrier has to turn into a Dove Avis. Because I don't have Shield Bash set on. Not that would really matter because I think I get more experience if I kill him as a Dove Avis as opposed to a Harrier. I don't know if I can actually verify that, but we can always find out the next time I ever come here. Then again, I'll probably forgot all about it. But this has proven to be true in Orm Vale. Like with the Morbol fruit, like if you let it hatch and turn into a seedling, then you get more experience points as opposed to if you just destroyed it as just a regular old piece of fruit. Hey, you want to pick up the finger? Yeah. You picked up the finger, now let's give it to Fenrir. Alright, shall we? Hey, let's do this. Just hope these guys remember the icicle mech. Else we could be in a bit of trouble. Yeah, they forgot about the bomb mech, unfortunately. I'll let that go by harmlessly. I need to stand up here for when the AoE gets executed. Yeah, it turns out it was the perfect spot. Okay, where's it going? Gotta go over this way. Yeah, everyone forgot this move. Which means that the healer is dead, and we're starting over. Because sadly, there is Nova raised on a red mage at level 50. Yeah, if you know you're not going to make it, don't put yourself in a spot where you're going to be endangering yourself. Like, it's just not a good plan. Yeah, Proclus on top of that, the red mage does not have Procure either. Running this way. And you guys are not even gonna bother trying. So Mira's dead. And I'm gonna keep fighting to the end, but I'll keep going until I can fight no more, which is now. You tried? I didn't even see you, Mira. You didn't even run to the icicle. Well, hopefully this Rude Awakening will help our party out, especially our healer. But yeah, if you can't make it to the icicle in time, don't make the run there. Well, in essence, we're all learning Red Mage there, Mira. I mean, I have Mathia at 61, I think it is right now on his Red Mage, but still doing okay. Yeah, you're doing fine on Red Mage there, Mira. We just have to make sure this Wolven Aura here can keep herself alive without endangering her own life. And while we're waiting for them to show up again, might as well move my oath gauge down. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. I was about to say, we all here? We are. But we need protect. Yeah, don't send us into battle without protect there, healer. Yeah, that's one of the last things you should be doing. Alright, Fenrir round 2. Yeah, just dropping Circle of Scorn on your skull there, Fenrir. I guess in a way this battle is also symbolic of my existence as far as leading the Tales of Eorzea, because of course those familiar with me will know that I used to be in a free company called Wolves of Fenrir before it eventually disbanded because of the fact that the leader of the FC was basically getting harassed by another free company, and all of our members were being pillaged and taken away. Oh, you're gonna get there. Well, you're fine, but Mira, yeah, you're in a world of hurt. At least the rest of you made it. But yeah, Mira, you gotta run to that pillar. Absolutely essential for success and survival. Yeah, it's something you absolutely must do. Just waiting on the next set of pillars to drop. Alright, which one do we need to run behind cover on? This one. This way, guys! Oh, Mira. Is she standing in AoE? Oh, that is close. That is insanely close. Yeah, she was like 6 inches away from dying. He was basically 6 inches away from death there. Or in this game you would call it an ilm. Yeah, let's finish off Fenrir and send this home. There we go. And Corinne's a 67 Paladin. We'll give this one to the Bard, because Bards don't get enough love. Bards don't get enough love, so a commendation goes to them. There we go, we got through it. Oh, you too there, Dying Thief? But yeah, when you get into battle and you don't know why you're fighting that person, like, it can be something that's you can easily take for granted. So this is what Mira's doing for her samurai. Ooh, and her... Oh, she's got the Ravana samurai katana. Oh, we gotta get a close-up of this, because this thing's glowing. Yeah, just like Ravana. Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, that's a nice choice of glamour. Well, it certainly worked out for you. Oh wow, half the party, or half the FC went to bed while we were running that. Oh, and Olivier's come on. Yeah, speaking for the bird, yeah, you got that thing. And let's say hello to Olivier. And I can check this off the Wondrous Tales also. That's awesome. But yeah, I like the fact that we got the dungeons that we did tonight for this particular stream, because of the fact that we got to see from one end of the spectrum as far as dungeons is concerned to the other. Like, getting to see the newest 24-man dungeon in Royal City of Rabanastre to start, and then doing the leveling roulette with Mira in Tamtara Deepcroft. And in the middle, a symbolic end, as it were, by defeating Fenrir over at Snowcloak, which, of course, was a catalyst for me to further move on with my hopes and ambitions for Tales of Eorzea, which have, like I said at the start of the stream, it's worked out so well for what we've accomplished. And I'm satisfied with what we've done over the last 2 years. And I can only hope that in year 3 will be even better, because as we've seen, word of mouth is spreading about our free company, and people are encouraging their friends to come join us. Like I said, Olivier's brought his friends to come join us. Skyla has her friends joining us. We got to see that particularly last night when we got to meet Valerian, which was really awesome. We're definitely in a wonderful place right now with our free company here, now that we're all set up in Shirogane. I mean, who would ever thought that 2 years ago we would have a house that's on the complete opposite side of the realm? Like, we're not even in Eorzea anymore with our free company's house. We're in as far east as you can go in this realm. That's perhaps the craziest thing about this as a whole, is the fact we know that we get to be in a place that just a few years ago no one would have ever expected we would be in. This is just such a wonderful opportunity to be in a place like this and to share it with people who we have had so much fun with. And so many people throughout the years that this free company has been in existence have just given us a really wonderful experience, and we want to continue to share it with not only them, but we want to continue to share it with you guys, because you have been, whether you've been a member of our free company or you've been watching our exploits, we thank you so much for sharing the experience together. And we want to keep it going, of course, and we can only wonder how much more we'll be able to accomplish in the future. I feel very happy and confident what we have accomplished in 2 years. We've had a lot of wonderful times. There's been some drama as well, but all in all, it's our successes that have led us to where we are now. And to everyone who has ever been with our free company, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for being with us. We hope that we will continue to be a free company that you are proud to be a member of, and that we'll all continue to contribute for the greater good of not only our free company, but for all of Eorzea, because of course we still have a Guardian Empire to defeat, and we still gotta take down the Asians, as well as any other evil people who might have some ridiculous thoughts for bringing death and destruction into their minds. Like, we know Omega's still out there. We know we have to deal with Bagamnon now, the bounty hunter over in Rabanastre, because we know that the next 24 main raid is going to have to involve him in some way. Oh, you're welcome, Mira. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give her a good night hug before she leaves. Yeah, we'll give her a quick one. Also, I noticed does she have a different color of Thavnarian outfit for her various warrior classes? If so, that's very clever. Or is it just the same on all of them? Who knows, maybe she actually has a whole bunch of sets of Thavnarian outfits for each warrior class. But yeah, with people like Mira and Olivier and everyone else who's been with us, thank you so much for being with us and our free company over the last 2 years. Let's continue to make this a wonderful free company to be a part of, and wonderful for many more years to come as we continue to try and bring Eorzea and the continents as a whole of this game, this whole entire realm, to peace and happiness at long last. So, with that in mind, I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight's edition of this special edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. Thank you to everyone for joining us for our anniversary celebration, and we hope that you'll join us this coming Saturday for the first of 2 Extra Life charity webcasts, as we will be playing Undertale, and we'll look forward to seeing you then. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.